Hey guys, how's it going? It's Breaded Chicken here. We are playing some Sudden Death on TF2. This is the Foundry map, which is actually the Christmas map. Well, actually not Christmas, the Holiday Update map. So, we're playing the Holiday Update, as you can see. Check this out. I got the crazy Christmas tree on my head. I'm playing the Combat NG, as you can see. Look, check out my freaking mini turret, mini sentry. And so, yeah, we're doing some work here, but this commentary is not going to be about TF2. This commentary is going to be about my dog, my pimp dog, my sexy ass dog, right? And his birthday. So today was his birthday, and it went a little bit awry. It went a little bit awry. I don't know, that sounds weird. But anyways, it turned into a mess. It turned into a mess. But it was half of it was my day and half of it was his day. That was like really awkward. So first off, oh, look at that. Killed the last guy. I'm a boss. But anyways, first off, I wake up, right? I wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy or whatever. And so I wake up and my entire family from Oregon and Washington are by my door, like my bedroom door. And they're like, hey, how's it going? Let's play some ping pong. What? I'm like, what? Who are these people, and why do they insist that I play ping pong with them? What is going on here? And so I'm like, okay, I'll get out of bed, but I'm like half naked, and I don't want to stand up and like dress myself with my door open because they opened my door. So I'm like, I did a little dolphin dive with my sheets, like covering my lower half of my body, and I did like a barrel roll to my door, and I closed it in their face because I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna like freaking strip in front of you guys. What is wrong with you? So I close the door, get dressed, everything is going sort of well, I guess. You know, just a typical day at the Quinn Moore house. And that's all fine and dandy. I'm like, okay, you know, it could have been worse. I could have been naked. I could have not had clothes on. And this would have been a lot more awkward. But instead I had clothes on. So we get up, play some ping pong. Everything's going great for me and my dog. My dog is having a blast being a dog, and I'm having a blast beating people in ping pong because that's just how I roll. So, oh god, that's done. So, everything's normal. Everything is normal except for the weird incident when my cousins and my family come over, and it's like really awkward because they had to drive like 10 hours to see us. But other than that, it was going pretty normal. So, we get to the point where I'm against the best person out of my family. Where I'm against the best person in ping pong, and you know, things are getting hectic. I'm winning like a boss, he's losing like a boss, and things just goes crazy, man. Like, I'm doing the best game of my life. I'm getting spikes that no one ever would think of. Oh god, spy. Whatever, I'll just place another one down. So I'm like rallying like crazy. I'm doing some spins and all this jazz. I'm spiking it in his face. And this guy's like 50 years old, so it's he's been playing some table tennis, if you know what I mean. He's been playing this game for a long time. And essentially, I destroy him, right? I just destroy him. Straight out, he's dead because well, not dead, but he is destroyed by my paddle. I just spanked him with my paddle. Well, okay, well, not like literally, but figuratively. So, moving on, because it's still awkward. So, yeah, so it gets to a point where I beat him, and then my sister comes up to me and says, we lost the dog. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? How can you lose our dog? But it didn't really matter because it came to the point where I had to go find the dog. So, my dog's name is Zeke. He's the cutest dog in the world. If you actually go look up cutest dog in the world on Google Images right now, he'll be the first one. But anyways, he got lost, or he went adventuring, or whatever he does, and I had to go find him. So I see that he is up on a hill covered with weeds, like the hill's covered with weeds as well as his body, because he's like has all these stickers in him, like foxtails and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh god, come on now I have to clean him off. So I have to clean him off, and after I do that, well, actually while doing that, I realize that he has a huge gash the size of a $50 in his chest. He has a huge gash in his chest, and he's bleeding all over the place. But he's still happy as can be because he's a dog. And it's like, okay, what what is going on here? You know, like, the day was going sort of normal, but then my dog gets a huge gash on his birthday, and it's like freaking me out. What's going on here? Oh god, missed that. Got that? Yeah! Oh, missed that. Terrible. So, it's like, what? I'm just so confused right now. I had no idea what was going on. And I was like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? So we bring him to the vet, but before we bring him to the vet, everyone just like scatters. Everyone in my house scatters and just leaves. And like all my cousins and them just leave my house and go to like some grocery store because they're like, oh, you know, even though your dog's dying, I feel like grocery stores are more important. So they leave. And it's like, okay, I can handle it. I can handle it. Everything's going to be fine. We take him to the vet. Everything seems to be normal. You know, it's just a gash that no one knows how the hell it happened. But, you know, at least he'll be fixed. So we get to a point where, I keep saying we get to a point, but eventually it comes down to that he has to be sedated, which means they kind of have to put him to sleep, not like kill him, but to put him to sleep. That they have to put him to sleep so that they can put stitches in him. So they do that. They put some stitches in him. Everything turns out like it should be. You know, he's fine and dandy. But before they actually get to the stitches, they realize that there's actually 2 holes in his body, and one is right below the other, and it's just like a mess. It's like like why would you have? Oh, get the hell out of here, Spy! Oh no, I only had 6 health. But excuse me, but there's 2 holes in his body, one right below the other, which implies that something had stabbed him through the chest. Like, went in and came out the other side. So the first thought was like, okay, he was probably running down the hill to come get me. Or he was running down the hill to come see me because I was calling his name. And he probably hit like a stick or something, and he didn't really notice it because it, you know, just came in and went out. Second thought was someone stabbed him. Like, straight up shanked him. Like, come on now. Why would you shank my dog? But that is the second thought that came to my head. Because, honestly... Okay, come on now. Are you actually a person? Are you actually on my team? Okay, he's actually on my team. So, it's like, why would you shank my dog? Come on now. He didn't do anything to you. He's the cutest dog in the world. Look it up. And, come on now. What? Why would you do that to a dog? But that's just what came to my head, because to my other dogs, people actually killed my other dogs, like, on purpose. Like, literally purposely tried to kill my dogs, which is really, like, a bad thing to talk about, but it's just how it happened. Maybe I'll talk about it some other time, but essentially 2 of my first dogs, Brady and Daisy, were killed. One was poisoned, one was someone broke their back. So, not good things have happened to my dogs, and I was like, okay, someone stabbed my dog, and now, like, all my dogs are gonna have horrible, painful deaths. But everything worked out. My dog was okay, except he was, like, super drugged up. Like, he tried to walk and just, like, wobbled and fell over. Like, we brought him to my house, right? And it was, like, 6 o'clock at night because it took a while to get his stitches done and all that stuff. So it took, like, around 3 hours to get him all sutured up and ready to go. But he was so drugged out that when we brought him inside the house, he just fell over and passed out. Like, it was actually pretty funny. Even though it's, like, sad at the same time, he came into the house, saw the floor, and just fell over. And it was like, I was, like, petting him. I'm like, are you okay, man? Come on now, don't, like, die on me. But he was just, like, sleeping. He's like, I'm done with this. So he just passed out. So right after that, like, I was so super duper sad about my dog. I'm like, oh my god, dude. It's my dog's birthday, and he's, like, freaking bleeding all over the place, and he has stitches, and he, like, might have to wear a cone if he starts scratching. It was just like a whole terrible situation all at once. And then, right when we get home, no one cares about my dog. And then everyone leaves again, and they're like, okay, we're going to dinner. So we went to dinner for, like, 3 hours, and just left my dog to fend for himself. It was, like, the strangest thing ever. Just strange day. Strange everything. But that's my story. That's my story of my dog's birthday and my weird day as being me. But, you know, that sort of stuff happens all the time in my life, so Yeah, it's sort of typical for me for that sort of thing to happen, but it was just so awkward that nothing more awkward could have happened that day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this live comm, even though it's been off topic and off task or whatever you want to say. I thought it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable to play the game as well as participate in this commentary. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. It's been Bread Chicken, and I'm out. Peace. Hopefully you guys have had a happy holiday season. Hopefully your happy holiday season will continue. For those of you with Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and Christmas and whatever you celebrate, hopefully your holiday has been awesome. I'm Bread Chicken. I'm out. Peace.